We're coming in too fast! Damn! Air brake failure! They blew too early! I'm losing her! Brace for impact! Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last!
Абсолютно.
Are you alright? Can you move?
Чувам те. Добре съм. Мога да вървя. Но другите не са живи. Или поне част от тях.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky. The Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Дано си мислят, че съм мъртъв, защото очевидно всички останали са мъртви. Дано не ме види мене. Окей, видяхме. Здесь. Foi Taylor.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Oh, сигурно си му оцелели.
Sir. I thought we were the only ones who made it off the Pillar of Autumn.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Dropship heading in. Over here.
Over here. От другата страна ли? Аз си ги убил позже преди да си дошъл.
They're dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us.
Много е интересно как ще ни фланкнат, като останалите са мъртви. Наистина ми е интересно. Аре, аре. Бомбата все едно не гръмна. What the fuck? Аз ги виждам, ти виждаш ли?
More lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Foehammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell.
Roger, Foehammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
That's affirmative. Echo 419 staying on station. Foehammer out.
The Master Chief and I need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Sure, Cortana. All right, who's in? Volunteers step up, on the double. The rest of you, get to the dropship. Sure thing.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Okay. Само да ги намерим. Дали това нещо?
Experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread. All preparations are complete for my installation. In accordance with the final dictum of the Ecumene Council, I have released myself of all remaining connections to my former station. This was not difficult. What was could never be again. We had seen to that quite thoroughly. Prior to my final journey through the Great Portal, a gathering of my fellow monitors was convened upon the Lightworkers' Crash to distribute the final index collection. It was most unusual to have this vessel of rebirth play host to such an event. Even though Lightworker ships were the only ones still allowed slip-space formations, Lightworkers were responsible for getting us to our places on the active facilities of the array. While all of this was in accordance with the plan, one entirely unsatisfactory breakdown remained. We had no contact with the domain. The history of all Forerunners was now lost to us. We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events that led to this point. But without that record, would future civilizations know anything about us? Or only of our weapons? My fellow monitor, 049 Abject Testament, had only one comment on this before we went our separate ways.
We deserve to be forgotten.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But now, the portal opens, and through it, the familiar shape awaits. Halo. Home.
Okay, what the actual fuck?
Everybody out!
Yeah, catch yourself.
Floor it!
Без гранати, моя. Само без гранати.
Damn it, they're everywhere! Over here! Here comes one! Covering fire! Try that on! What the?
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Woohoo!
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Защото този снайпер стреля още преди да се... Как стрелям някъде, но поради някаква причина някакси оцелвам дървото.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near the cliff edge. And another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors.
Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Леко бе. Това ще го изгаза. Къде ще мога да се измикнем? Един е малко така ми подраска в главата.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above destruction.
Over here! I see him. You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief.
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
Аз видях само два. Само две спасителни лодки или както там трябва да точно се наричат капсули, вероятно капсули. Там има трета. Не знам дали ще ми стигнат за снайпера. Едва ли, като се знам късмета и не само понякога.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors. Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors.
Lifeboat is trash, Chief. They're weapon and supplies, but no bodies.
Може ли се измъкнем? Най-вероятно се измъкнем.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
What the? You can't hide from me! Nice throw.
The interior of those structures before we leave.
Къде пък се появя? И кое е този? What the fuck? Леле, даро, не съм го бил тук с гранатата. Ще ми стане яко тъп.
I've called for an evac.
We should secure the area before the dropship arrives.
Assemble for evac! Pronto!
Айде, Бронто! Пронто! Върви! На някъде, моля! Аре! Майко, ще го би двама. Един не умре? Fuck.
That's the last of them.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant battlenet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
Защо не го направи? Защо не го изключи? А? Аз да те питам, Cortana.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
File out!
Първо се качат останалите така с тогава.
Let's roll!
Там двама ли бе? Това днеска се качва. Трима. Еми, трима.
We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
Той се е качил. Не е до колата. 4, супер.
Evolution. This is the future.